I believe that the vast majority of West Indies cricket fans want to see Nicholas Pooran playing for the West Indies. I have no doubt in my mind that once he will play for West Indies again, but not right now. However, for those of us who want to see him, we have to tune in to T20 franchise cricket all around the world. And tonight is one such occasion. And the reason for this watch along is that Nicholas Pooran is playing in Major League Cricket, coming to you live from Los Angeles. He's the captain of the My New York team who are chasing 189 to win this match. One delivery have been bowled thus far with Quinton de Kock opening the innings along with Angie. Nicholas Pooran is scheduled to bat at number 3. Hello everyone, welcome to the Caribbean #1 cricket channel. I thank you for being here, and this being a T20 franchise cricket match with the highlight being Nicholas Pooran and Pollard to a lesser extent. We welcome your comments. I will answer any question that you have tonight. Men, women cricket, I'll give you my honest opinion on it. Answer all your questions. So I look forward, and please remember to slash a like on the video and please share with your friends as we do this watch along. So here is Hulak bowls to Angie, who is beaten outside the half stump, and there is no run. There's a question I want to ask the audience, and I would really love for you to reply to this one, because this is something that I want to discuss. Is Major League Cricket at a higher standard than CPL? CPL might have the bigger reputation, but is Major League Cricket at a higher standard than CPL right now? That is really something I want us to discuss, as that is played away down back with a square leg for 4. So My New York is now 5 without loss. The team of Nicholas Pooran, they are batting. They need 189 to win this match, and we are in the first over. But I'd certainly like to hear your comment. Is Major League Cricket a higher standard than CPL? Does Major League Cricket have more name brand players than CPL? Very interesting. I really would like to hear your comment on it so we can react to it. Over the wicket, ball short, pull, misses, goes through to the keeper. The score remains at 5 without loss. My New York batting. So My New York, as I said, have Nicholas Pooran and Kieran Pollard in their lineup. They are chasing 186 to win this Major League Cricket match, franchise cricket in the United States. Last night we saw a world record 19 sixes being hit by the New Zealander Finn. Finn was at the same 2018 World Cup along with Kirk McKenzie and Alex Athanaze. He was there. Over the wicket, bowls outside the half stump, steered away down towards the backward point boundary. There's one more to the total as the fielder came around, picked up, sends the return in 6 without loss after 5 deliveries. So Quinton de Kock was coming to strike, so 19-6, the most by anyone in a T20 there. 134 ball, the fastest in Major League. 150 off 49 ball, the fastest in T20s. Oh, okay. So he really was going last night. The fastest 115 T20s, the fastest century in Major League Cricket, 19 sixes, a world record in one innings for an individual. So Finn Allen was going good last night. The Cock played this down to mid-on, and they go through for a single. The return hit the stump. I think he's safely home. They are going to check it. I think he's home. It would be unfortunate if the cock should run out without facing a delivery, but I think he got home and got home comfortable too. I think he was probably about 1 foot inside the crease when the ball hit the stump. Well, more than a foot, that's a foot and a half, or maybe even 2 feet. He was inside. So, good judgment as usual. So, really, I'm looking forward to your comments. I realize that probably. So, Felipe Lima de Mello. Hi, mate. I was sad about Pooran's retirement. It's a proof West Indies cricket can't deal anymore with franchise and modern scenario. Well, Felipe Lima del Melo, I don't agree with the conclusions that you have came to, that West Indies cricket can't deal with anymore with franchise cricket. Because you are giving the impression, as that is played away by the cock out into the offside for 1 more, he moves up to 2, and you will come into strike. You make that statement, but Pooran has not been the only one who retired from international cricket to concentrate on franchise cricket. There are 2 other players in this match that comes to mind right away. Trent Boult, Quinton de Kock, who is batting. Those 2 other players come to me right away. So I don't think that the conclusion that you came to said that Pooran retiring is proof that West Indies can't deal with anymore with franchises and modern scenarios. That's a false perception. That conclusion to me is rush. It is not well thought out because there are so many crickets. Look at the England opener, who was a member of the winning World Cup team a few years ago. He retired from international cricket. I'll soon tell you his name. He opens the opener is no longer opening, and so that so Angie goes and goes as she is skied at 1 to backward point and is out. So Pooran will come to the crease now, and I guess this is what everybody is waiting for. So that's 3 persons off the top of my. Oh, even recently, Klaassen, the South African batsman, he retired too from international cricket. Are you saying that it is proof that England cannot deal with modern T20 franchise cricket anymore? Are you saying that it's proof that South Africa can't deal with modern franchise T20 cricket anymore? So, Felipe Lima, I welcome your comment, but I don't think that it's aligned. I've been using that word aligned. It's aligned with the competence of Cricket West Indies, because you would have to say the same thing about the other boards where their players have retired from international cricket to play franchise cricket. Because I could probably, if I really think about it, could list about 10. So thank you for your comment. Keep the comments coming. I'll respond in a honest way and respectful way. So, wow. So Pooran is staying back. He has not yet come to the crease. Says Monarch there, the USA captain. As Milner, the New Zealand bowler, comes over the wicket, bowls to Monarch, who played this down to mid-wicket, and there is no run. So Monarch there, a good-looking batsman. Good-looking batsman. I think he captained USA, as I said. So it's not fair to try and, it's not fair to say that about CWI. You'd have to say it about Cricket South Africa. You'd have to say it about Cricket New Zealand. Over the wicket bowls, taken on the pad, loud appeal. This is very close, you know. He's given it. Yes, he has given it. And De Kock is saying review it right away. So probably De Kock think it is missing leg. But for me, it looked dead. It looked very, very plumb. That's umpire Lindo. Umpire Lindo is a Jamaican. No, I never realized that it was he who gave the decision. I'm just making that point. He's a Jamaican, and I'm not saying because he made the decision. You know, it's it's a good review, but I think it might be clipping. I would love to see where it pitch. Because I'm seeing middle stump and half stump, and apparently it hit him on the outside of the pad. It's a good review. It's a very good review. It's a very, very good review. I would have reviewed that too. No, I wouldn't have reviewed. I first thought that it was dead. But then I am far away. It's missing, you know. It must be missing. Yes, it's missing. Oh, good review. It's a good review. At first thought, I thought it was dead. So Lindo got that one wrong. And I know a number of persons are disappointed that he got that one wrong. And if my good friend is watching, I know that he's disappointed that Lindo got that one wrong. But that's the nature of the game. Umpires all over the world gets it wrong on occasion. So that's okay. No big deal. Here's Milner, comes in, bowls to Monarch, pitched up, driven, beaten outside the ash stump, through to the keeper. 8 for 1 after 2 overs. So we're waiting around for Nicholas Pooran to come to the crease. Remind you that my New York is chasing 186 to win this match, the second match in Major League Cricket 2025. CPL coming up later this year. Tomorrow morning, South Africa are on the verge of creating history. I'll do a watch along for that tomorrow morning too. The big thing, and everyone, the big talking point is that will South Africa choke again? That's the big talking point. What do you think? Do you think that South Africa will choke again? I would really love to hear your take on it. Is South Africa going to win, or Australia going to get the 8 wickets for the less than 69 runs? It's going to be very, very, very interesting in that World Test Championship final. It would mean a lot for the smaller teams in world cricket, because the script was not supposed to go so that South Africa end up winning the World Test Championship, you know. Outside the half stump, the cock looks to cut, bottom edge, and it goes to, he bottom edge it, and it bunks away towards the keeper, and there was no run. And if you look at the cock, you realize that ever since the cock stopped playing international cricket, he's not as fluent as he used to be, especially since he stopped playing one-day international. Hulak bowls to the cock and he slashed that one. It peels off the outside edge down to third man for 4. So 4 runs to the cock. He flashes at that one, peel off the top edge, down to third man for 4. He moves up to 6, 12 for 1 after 2.3. Remind you that they are chasing 186 to win. Earl Duffus, how you doing? Well, I asked the question, is Major League Cricket a standard of cricket compared to the CPL? I asked the question because as that one comes back into the cock and he played it out into the onside, and there's one more. So I asked that question, Earl Duffus, so you're probably joining late. Tell me what you think. Is it, I'm not comparing it to the other leagues, because the other leagues are really far away from us. I am comparing it to our circuit. Does it has more, what you said, name player? Would you say it's name player? Does it has more name player, high profile players does Major League Cricket has more high-profile players than the CPL? Monarch looked to turn that away into the onside taken on the pad, and there's no run. He's yet to get off the mark after four deliveries. So does the Major League Cricket have more high-profile players? And having high-profile players, does it makes it a better league than the CPL? And is Major League Cricket paying more money than the CPL? So Earl Duffus, give me your thoughts and tell me what you think. I really would like some response to that question. Over the wicket comes Ulak, bowls to Monarch, and he yet to get off the mark as he defends that one down the offside of the pitch. 13 for 1 after 3 overs. Monarch is yet to get off the mark from 5 deliveries. The Cock is on 7 from 6 deliveries. My New York, replying to the Texas Super King 185, are 13 for 1 after 3 overs. The match is being played at Oakland Stadium. It looks to me to be what they call it, a baseball stadium. It looks to me to be a baseball stadium. And it's a drop-in pitch, and it's a belter of a pitch. It's a belter of a pitch. So I would really like some comments. I know that person. There's a poll going on in the live chat as that is pitched up to the Cock, and he hit it down to mid-wicket for a single. So we have a poll going on in the live chat, and 50% of you believe that Pooran will make between 10 and 49, while 25 believe that he will make between 50 and 100, and then 25% of you believe that he will make a century. It will be an electrifying night tonight if he makes a century, because we all want. And also, give me your thoughts on Pooran retiring from international cricket. Monarch drive to mid-off, cannot beat the extra cover coming across and fielding cleanly. So he's really struggling here. He's on not from 6 deliveries. He's a good-looking batsman. We should not take anything away from him. He's a good-looking batsman. That's Monarch. So we should not take anything away from him. So keep the comments coming. As I said, I'll respond to any comment tomorrow morning. West Indies play Ireland. Bowls to Monarch. That's Milner. Monarch drive on the bounce back to the bowler, and there's no run, and the pressure build on him. Something is going to give. Value, how you doing, Value? Good night. Happy to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. You know, Pooran is playing, and I know there's a lot of interest in Pooran, so I said, let me do I was very happy to see that my New York was batting first, because I needed us to prepare. I had some things doing. So by my New York batting second, should say, it gives me time to prepare, and so I could do this. Milner over the wicket, bowls to Monarch, and he clipped this to the wide of the mid-on fielder, and he's finally off the mark. So he's on 1 from 8 deliveries, 15 for 1 after 3.4. So Value, I'm asking some questions. What is your thought on Pooran retiring? Also, is Major League Cricket a higher standard than CPL? You know, so we're asking those questions. What's your thoughts on Pooran retired? And so, yes, of course, glad to be here. True, hit away by the Cock chance, and he's out. It must be Pooran time now. So the Cock is out, and I was making the point that ever since the Cock retired from international cricket, he has been struggling as a batsman. Yes, he will give you the occasion, brilliant innings here and there. But it's clear that he's not as sharp and as fluent as he was when he was playing international cricket. You know, franchise cricket alone just doesn't cut it. You have to be playing, and especially if you're not playing red ball cricket. And I'm very interested to see Clarkson goes. And even the England opener, somebody remind me of the England opener, the one that won the World Cup in 2022, the T20 World Cup. What's his name again? Because he's too is off the boil. He from the moment he retires from international cricket. So this is something that probably needs to be looked into. Because I can't think of a batsman. Well, the bowlers are if you look at the one in this match from New Zealand, the left-arm seamer, Bolt. Bolt still is very highly effective even after retiring from international cricket. But I can't think of a batsman. And even Stonis, it would be interesting to see how Stonis goes, because Stonis too has retired from international cricket. So it would be very interesting. So, Jay Sarai, thank you very much. Jay Sarai, thank you very much, sir. Pooran drives through the offside magnificently down to the boundary for 4. Milner pitched up and he came on the front foot and he just smashed it down to the boundary for 4. He's off the mark right away. My New York, 19 for 2 after 4. Yes, Urakej, thank you very much. Urakej, yes, Jay Sarai was the name that I was thinking about. I think Pooran retire and agree with all your theories. Well, Valderman, you get yourself in trouble for agreeing with all my theories. You know? I believe it has to do with the dressing room as well as with the T20. We come in and is young age. I think that he will return, Valerie. Yeah, I definitely think that he will return, and I hope that he returns. Turn away by Manak to mid-wicket, and there is no run. 19 for 2 after 4.1. And considering he's already one of the most successful and highest paid franchise cricket players, he wasn't chasing money because I saw he loved West Indies. I don't think that he, just like the footballers and most sportsmen, when LeBron over the wicket comes, Ula bowls to Monarch, who flashes at this one, top edge it down to third man for a single. He moves up to 5. He moves up to 2, sorry. And the score goes up to 20 for 2. 20 for 2. Yeah. Sportsmen like the Pooran and the Kohli and the, the LeBron James, footballers, especially those who play in Europe, they play for the country because they love their country. I don't think they play for the money. And Pooran turning up to play for West Indies for $2,500 is not for the money. As he steered this away to the man at cover and they go through for a single. So he moves up to 5. He looks very solid, 21 for 2. Pooran is on 5. Monarch comes into strike. So just like the English footballers, when they represent England, I think they get $3,000 per match, £3,000 per match to represent England. What they do is to donate to charity. Yeah, they don't collect the money from the English FA. Whenever they play for England, they donate their salary to charity. As Monarch turns that to mid-wicket and they go through for a quick single, it comes off the bat and runs away. I think they should run. I don't like that idea that you don't run. I don't like that idea. When I was playing cricket, if you shy at my stump, trying to get me out. If the ball hit the bat and go somewhere else, I'm going to run because you're trying to get me out. It's risk and reward. You take a risk and it fail, it hit my bat, I'm going to cash in. Yeah, because if you had got me out, I'd be walking back to the pavilion. So Hulak bowls to Pooran, who looks to drive inside edge to backward square leg, and there is no run. 4.5 overs, 22 for 2. Yeah, so I don't think Pooran really play for the West Indies for money, $2,500. No, per match, he's not going to do that. That's still good money though, because that's 50,000 Guyanese dollars. Yes, that's 50,000 Guyanese dollars. If you look at it, so it's still good money. It's 15,000 Trinidadian dollars. It's about 38,000 Jamaican dollars. So it's still good money. It's still good money. Over the wicket, Tulak bowl a short delivery to Pooran. He allows it to go through. Wide signal, the score goes up to 23-2. How many persons in the Caribbean earn? It's 5,000 Barbadian dollars. So look at Barbadian dollars. How many persons in the Caribbean is earning 5,000 Barbadian dollars? For half a day work, or 38,000 Jamaican dollars for half a day work, or 50,000 Guyanese dollars for half a day work. How many? Ulak bowls to Pooran. He slashed this away in the air. Down to backward point, he's dropped. Thank you. Who is that fielder down there? Thank you, man. You're working with us. Let me see that big guy there. He's a tall, big guy. Is it Milner? It's Milner, of course. As Pooran slashes that away down to third man on the boundary, and Milner put down. It wasn't a difficult catch, but it really was a regulation catch. He should have taken it. It was low, and he should have taken it. But he's working with us. He doesn't want this stream to end that quickly. I think since he left the captaincy in 2021, things haven't been the same, said Valerie. Yeah. There was a series though that he performed well. I think it was against India. Yeah. Yes. So it's interesting to see, said Valerie. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, boss. Big up yourself. Listen from Atlanta, said Earl Duffus. And in my opinion, with the type of players involved, I think it is. Can someone enlighten me on this matter? Valerie, what do you think? What do you think? You think the MLC is attracting more sponsorship? Noor balls to Pooran wide outside the half stump. He looks to slap it. It goes back to the bowler. It's going to be very interesting because I am hearing rumors. Noor comes and bowls to Pooran and he swings this high in the air. Has it got the distance? Let's see. He's out. Pooran goes for 6. Oh, Lord. Pooran goes for 6. Nah. Nah. He looks to hit Noor out of the ground and he's gone for 6. Wow. Yes, all right. So let me continue the discussion. I'm hearing that there is one particular CPL team that is having serious problem recruiting overseas players. They're having serious problem to get quality overseas player. One CPL team at this moment. You see the lower West Indies goes down the T20 ranking. We are now at 5th, so we have dropped from 3rd to 4th and now dropped from 4th to 5th. The latest ranking, we are at 5th. It's the more difficult it's going to be to attract players. That being said, however, was it last? To be sure, to be conservative, I know that more than 500 million persons viewed the CPL last year. There's something in my mind telling me that the figure has reached up to 1 billion, but I want to be conservative and know that I'm absolutely right. And I know that more than 500 million persons view. Earlier, first, based on the profiles of the players in Major League Cricket and what I'm hearing, it is likely that while CPL have a bigger reputation than Major League Cricket, there are far more high-profile players in Major League Cricket than who are playing in the CPL. About Major League Cricket, I think it is a higher standard than CPL, said Valerie. So Valerie is saying that, Duffus, simply because we have a higher number and pedigree of international stars and very neutral wickets. Unlike CPL, we have so many uncapped Caribbean. I think that's a good point. Very, very good point. Players who don't seem to be improving and can't break into the West Indies team. Yes, that a very, very, very good point there. Valerie making it up. She's making some very good points. Our overseas contingent is more retirees, and also LOL, the West Indies players who retire still want to play CPL and boss league. Too much imbalance in CPL, the investment in US cricket right now. Yes, and you know, it's what you said now. It's very disappointing. One is hurt to see, to want to believe that. So Noor of the Hood and Pooran, so that's why they bring him in as he bowls a googly. So, Pollard comes back next, so that at least we have a West Indian to cheer for. Because if Pollard is not batting, we probably end the stream. Yeah, Major League Cricket is ranked above CPL. It's number 5 and CPL is number 6, said Kingman. Okay. Is that ESPN? Who does that ranking, Kingman? Was it ESPN? Because if ESPN did it, we can see that we know that it would have gone that way. It's greater than West Indies cricket. The name is pronounced wrong, but please don't stress over it. Okay, Yura. I would just say Yura. Yura is, as I can say, Yura. Cool. I definitely think the pedigree and the speed of the tournament and the players we get make it a better product than the CPL is at the moment. Yes, the CPL is still a more watched league than than this one though. MLC. I think it's it is yes, the MLC is attracting more sponsorship. Good night, Cricket Forum. You up late? Yes, Jamor Small, and I'll be up early tomorrow morning because I'll be watching the closing part of that test match, the World Test Championship, and here praying and hoping that South Africa don't choke a morning. Really don't want them to choke, so I'll be here. Because the USA board isn't even really in control of Major League Cricket. Most of the investment is India, but US companies are investing in the tournament too. Yeah, US board is really in trouble. US board, the ICC have suspended the US cricket board. I think yes, I think so. I stand corrected. Antigua or St. Kitts? I'm not going to say Valerie. I think it would be. I'm not going to say. Yeah, I'm not going to say. But one of those one of the teams in the CPL is having challenges. Okay, Yura, thank you. Also, Cricket Australia has invested in the Major League Cricket to MLC, and I believe that one of the shareholders in one of the teams brought shares in the English 100 tournament. No, yes, that's true. But they're having some challenges with the takeover, with the handover of the shares of the in the 100, those agreements have not been finalized as yet, because there are some challenges with the paperwork and some intricacies for those teams that have bought the 100. So it has not yet quite finalized as yet, but they are hoping that they can work through the hurdles. They have some unforeseen technical issues that they never saw before the bids took place. So, but hopefully those 100 issues can be resolved, and those persons who would have spent a lot of money to buy shares in these franchises will get them, will able to control. Man, South Africa needs 69 runs to win. They should able to pull it off. Well, South Africa's are eternal chokers, There and you need to jam more small so that it will be 5:25 your time. You need to be up tomorrow morning, because at 5:25 I am going to run down a list of choking by South Africa. So you will see the list, and you'll see how many occasions South Africa choke, and they choke from some strange position, Jamor Small. So Africa usually has a curse over them, said Annabelle Valerie. You know what? I want thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have such a like on the video. I enjoyed the discussion as we did today. We have a terrific discussion, but with Pooran out, it's hard to watch this match at this time of the night. I'm telling you the truth. It's hard to watch it. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. See you tomorrow morning at 4:25 a.m. Jamaica time.